and give it to them. A banker will look at your bank statements, look at your credit turnover, look at your debit turnover, look at the frequency with which money is coming to account. On the strength of that, they can analyze and take some decision on your behalf. But if you do cash, that will be missing from that record. So we must have that discipline to ensure this is done. Okay, collaborate with others so that you can look at their strengths, their weaknesses, and ensure you have that complementary capability so that you can actually work together. But I'm going to leave this slide so that you can take time to look at it because Madam is flagging me because of time, you know. But let me take another one, maybe 2 more slides. Engage in co-funding activities, you know. Actively build your network. This network is so critical. And I think 1 or 2 persons earlier mentioned it. That what is your net worth? He said it's a currency. I remember he said so. It's a currency. So if you lock me in that room now, and I have nothing, but I have my telephone, who can I call? Come. Please, can you send me 100,000 naira? Can you call? Who can you call when you need help? Who? You are smiling. You have to develop it. There must be a friend. There must be a brother. There must be a church pastor. There must be a church member who you can call. It comes from trust. You have to deliberate about it and build that trust. If there's nobody you can call today to give you 5,000 naira, without blinking, they'll send it to you. You need to do more work. It's very critical. You can't survive without it. That's the network. Attend seminars like this. Avoid litigations as much as possible. They don't need fighting. I mean, how long are you going to be in this world? Why are you fighting? You waste your energy, waste your resources. There's no need fighting. Try and negotiate your way through issues. There will be problems, but try and negotiate your way around issues. Don't go and fight. No. Fight will not generate any result. Negotiate your way through around issues. Okay. Okay. Go to the next slide. Just define our roles, what we are to do as a DFI to help to catalyze business operations. So whichever segment you are in, either you are micro, either you are small, or you are large enterprises, Bank of Industry is there to provide support for you at a very cheap and comfortable terms and conditions. Go to the next slide. And these are the industry where we operate: agro-processing, solid minerals, manufacturing generally, and anything value addition. Please go to the next slide because of time. Next slide. Yes, I will discuss this. This is focused on youths. What have we done for youths? So these are some of the programs we've done for youths. The CBN TIES program, the JEF, the ESP, the Youth Ignite. Next slide. Next slide, please. We also have funded these tech hubs, more than 11 across the Federation. There are 3 in Lagos. There's one in Unilag, there's one with ICANN in Yaba, there's one in Lekki Axis. Funded 100% by the bank. And so as young people, these are co-working spaces provided for you, and you have to take advantage of that to go and hone your skills. Go to the next slide. Next slide. These are areas where we are more interested. Businesses that are women and youth focused. Businesses 24. That have innovative financing solutions. MSME focused. Looking at job and value creation.
You need someone from Zambia, right?
Environment and able to do business in a very better way.
You need someone from
Next slide,
Zambia.
please. These are the industries where we can do business. So anybody in this space, from solid minerals to chemicals, to health and pharmaceuticals, oil and gas, food and beverages, agro-processing, creative industries, renewable energy, gender business,
you need someone that is fast.
Hospitality and tourism. Anybody involved in this space
Please, let's tap on
will be ready to
screen.
support you, including engineering and technology. Now, this is how we are structured. We have 3 business directorates in the bank. You have the micro enterprises headed by executive director. We have an SME headed by executive director. We have large enterprises headed by executive director. So whatever business you have, we fall within each of these categories. These are our partners, because we are not in isolation. Just as we are partnering with this organizer of this program, we also have strategic partners that work with us to ensure that we have enough funding to continue to play our businesses. This just tells you our financial performance. What this slide tells you is that BOI is here to stay. That tells you what we've done. So just as one or two speakers said, how do you rate your performance, even your own business? Take a snapshot of yourself, reflect, and look at yourself in the last 3 years. What have you done? And project for another 3 years. So for a bank, that is our data. Please go back. That is our data. Go back. Yeah, stay here. This tells you what we've done. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. So you can also have this personal financial report for yourself. What were you 5 years ago? What were you 4 years ago? Where were you 3 years ago? 2 years ago? Last year? Where do you want to be next year? 2 years' time? 3 years' time? So you project backward, you look backward, and project forward. So just as the life of a business, you can also have this, a personal testimony like this. Where were you before? So when you're not doing well, you try and take steps to improve on it. What you've done well, you strengthen it and continue to do that. And these are parameters. So these are our own parameters. You can set up your own. Like one of those speakers said, where are your skill gaps? Where are your funding needs? You need to go to school. You need to acquire a skill. You itemize it and take steps to implement them. These are go back, sorry. Go back here. If you want to do business, go forward. Forward. Okay, hold on. Backward a bit. Hold on. No. Oh, God. Go back a bit. Yes, stop here. If you want to apply to the bank, we are a bit digital. We're not analog. So you can visit our website. Okay? You can visit our website, www.boi.ng, and then you can make an application. And all our state offices are clearly highlighted. We are present in Lagos. We have 2 state offices. We're in Ikeja in Alausa that takes care of the mainland. We're in Lekki that takes care of the island, and we're also in Marina, which is our head office. And all these services are available. And you can go to our website and we can see how we can do business with each other. Thank you very much.
Please, let's put our hands together for Mr. Osa once again. All right. So in case you missed it, the application portal for the Bank of Industry is open. If you need funding for your business, whether it's an SME or a large corporation, whatever kind of funding, the portal is apply.boi.ng. www.apply.boi.ng. So if you are looking to start up a business or your own fintech, can the media please for 1 second just show us that page once again so everyone can take down the contact details for the Bank of Industry. If the media and the tech guys can please just put it up for 30 seconds so everyone can copy the information they need from the Bank of Industry. We have some inquiries about getting funds for startups, things like that. The Bank of Industry is here to serve those needs. Thank you. The slide with the contact details and then the website. Thank you. So let's put our hands together for one of our supporting partners, Bank of Industry, once again. All right. So we're continuing in the program, but before we go on, we need to have a little exercise. For those of you who have worked as interns, you know that sitting down for long hours isn't the most healthy thing. So I would like everyone to just stand up, please. Just stand up where you are. Please rise. Okay? Now take 5 steps from where you are. Take 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? And then take 5 steps back. Okay, let's do it one more time. Another 5 steps and another direction if you want. And then 5 steps back to your seats. All right, thank you so much. Please put your hands together for yourselves and please be seated.
Okay, now, so we have more gifts from our partners and sponsors. Again, I want us to please put our hands together for Bank of Industry. That was such a beautiful presentation. Thank you for supporting and partnering with us on this project. Again, let me say to you, there's a reason why this detail is still on the screen for you, so that you can pay attention to it, get the contacts that you need, and be ready to pitch your ideas for profitable funding. Now, we have questions because we have more gifts from our partners and sponsors. So please, I need 3 volunteers. When you get outside, you know why I'm calling you. But if you're sure yourself that you've been listening ever since we started this morning and you're ready to answer any question that is thrown at you, I need 3 people to step forward very briefly before we move on to the next session. 3? All right, if nobody is stepping forward, guess Kiton might just go with the
Okay,
gifts.
so in addition to the 3 people who will be answering questions, we need 2 people who have actively engaged the exhibitors. So if you have downloaded any app by any of the exhibitors, just come forward with your smartphone with the evidence. We just want to see that you have actually engaged and downloaded any of the apps, whether it's Triplex, Black Skill, Gamer, anyone at all. Just 2 people.
2 on stage. Oh, so it's a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Is it a happy alone, or you want to say 1 or 2 things? Are you ready for the questions?
You know what? Come on stage. Come on.
The
Whether you're
app.
answering questions or you have the app, come on stage.
The other way,
Please,
please.
let's give them a round of applause. We said it, that confidence is important in business.
So-
These are confident people.
You said 2, so the first 2 to get here, please. Because we can't take everybody. Just the first 2 to get here. Oh, you're here already. Come on, please. A round of applause for him, please. All right, so let's have Oh, you have Black Skill already. Which other app do you have? Do you have Triplex? I'm about to download Triplex. Thank you very much,
Please
please.
put your hands together for
As
him.
it goes
Come
back
this
to his
way,
seat,
please.
you are not. How many do you have? Black Skill. Which other one do you have? That's all. There are
Okay,
quite a
come
lot
this
of
way,
outside.
please. Please put your hands together for her.
They can go and have their seat. They don't have Triplex yet. Do you? No, you don't. How many do you have? How many apps do you have downloaded? 1.
Okay,
Join
we
them.
have 2 winners for the apps. But if you would like to answer a question to get any of the prizes, would you like to give it a try? Okay, because we already have 2 people with apps, so you'd have to answer a question if you're interested in joining them. Are you ready? Please come this way. Come this way. Don't be shy. Come
Okay,
on.
he has 2 of the apps downloaded already. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Let's make do with the people we have here already.
Do the rest of you want to answer any question? No?
You want to answer? You want to
Question.
ask it? Okay, please.
Please put your hands
come.
together for him.
A round of applause for
He's
him, please.
bold.
Okay. Do you have a question for him yet? So here is it. This is a very personal question. We've had presentations today from Black Skill. We have had from Card Center. We have had from Bank of Industry. Again, from where again today? I think we have from those 3 today.
Incubator.
The incubator today. We got from 4 presentations today. So I need to ask you a personalized question. In a few words, 30 seconds or less. What are the action points you have taken from the 4 presentations you have had? What are you doing differently from now? It's a personal question. If you have answers for gifts, please the mic to him.
Okay, thank you very much. I think let me start from the last one, the Bank of Industry.
There isn't a lot of time, so just think of the 4
30 seconds.
and then give us your answer.
Okay, that's I want to start from the last one, back up.
15 seconds more.
Okay, just one answer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
12 seconds
I think
more.
one of the things I learned from the whole presentation is this, that information is key. Because one thing I've learned so far so good is the
The
fact
question is, what are you doing differently when you leave this fair today?
that, okay. Let me process my thought.
He wants to process his thoughts. 10 seconds gone, right? Please a round of applause for him.
30 seconds. You gave me 30 seconds.
Okay,
Don't you
let's
think
ask
so?
our sister. Maybe she has
Did you
an
answer that
answer.
question? Okay, let's give you 5 seconds more.
Okay. I think what I'll do differently from now on is applying what I've been taught. Like application. They said knowledge is power, but without the application of the knowledge, it is still not powerful.
That's very broad. We all are going to apply the information, yes or yes.
Okay, Joshua, I think
Let's hear from
we have 2 other people, so let's ask.
Let's hear from you. Yeah.
From all the presentations today, we've had 4 speakers. Which one resonates with you, or what is that takeaway that you have? 30 seconds, go.
The takeaway I have is one is to register on the apps and make sure that I go for the trainings and apply those trainings in my day-to-day activities.
Which training?
For the fashion designing, that's for the card.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
smart,
more specific.
Smart. Please put your hands together for her.
Please just hold on. Don't worry, you would have a gift. Let's
Okay.
have and hear from him.
Okay, what's the question?
The question is, out of all the presentations we've had today, we've had 4 speakers. What is your takeaway for today?
Okay, to be focused and intentional about all.
No, we need an action point. What are you going to do?
I'm focused.
Be more focused.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm more focused as to what I need to do. I'm prior taking any step. Get detailed research, study,
Make a detailed research and study.
distinct, as to avoid pitfalls or unadvented or unprepared occurrence. Be negative.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Please the mic to him. Let's hear from you. We've had 4 presentations today. Please give the mic to him. We want to know what exactly you're going to do differently, starting from today.
Okay, first and foremost, information is key. I'll ensure that I always keep myself abreast with innovations and latest trends in my field of career.
Okay. Interesting. Not as detailed as I would have loved it, but then it's fine. You want to go again? Yes, please.
Okay, I think what I'll do differently from now on is that I am going to go and register my business ideas. I never knew how important that was.
Registering your business ideas.
Yes, and make sure the inflow and outflow of cash in that business account. I didn't know that was a question you were asking, but because that, when I saw the data, I was amazed. So from now on, in fact, right from as we are living here, is the first thing I'll start.
My name is Lawrence Oluwatosin Aramide.
All right, thank you very much. So we have a gift for you from Premium Trust Bank, and then my brother in the white hoodie will present your gifts to you.
I'm from
Thank you very
Lagos
much.
Province
We'll collect the
42.
mic from you. Thank you very
Okay, no,
much.
come back. I think we can do that here.
Oh, okay, please.
Premium Trust Bank is actually one of our partnering supporters as well. So let's put our hands together for Premium
New
Trust
Hope Parish.
Bank. They're relatively new, but trust me, they're doing a lot in the finance space. They have a booth over there to my right, which is your left. So please find time to visit them, make inquiries. You can open your account, your business account, a dorm account, whatever you need, they're here for you. Let's put our hands together for Premium Trust Bank once again. So please come get your prizes.
My salvation
Also a
story.
reminder, yesterday they offered us employment opportunity. So again, if you're willing to work and you want to explore the banking space,
It's a
Premium Trust Bank
it's a very
might
long
do want
story.
to walk up to their booth to get your details, registered, and look forward to the opportunities that lies ahead for you in the banking industry. Please, once again, a round of applause for our premium partner, Premium Trust Bank.
But
So right
I will
now,
start
we're going to
like
the next
this.
session. The next section is
I
going
was
to be
born
taken by a rep from the Smart Card. Please, a warm welcome for them as they
I
come
was
on
born in a
stage
family
for their
of a
presentation.
Christian,
Smart
but
Card
we are not
representative,
practicing
Are
it.
you ready? A round of applause for them, please, as they come up on stage for their presentation.
It's only my mother
Smart Card.
that is more committed. But we, as children, we don't really know who Jesus is and what happens in the church. We only follow her.
Okay, while we wait for the smart card, maybe we should talk a little bit about the importance of personal branding.
Later.
Right? So, as you can see, I have with me
we
a
got
card
separated.
that says Kiton the Great.
Later.
But this is made of paper, so it is kind of old school if you think about it, right? But in the business world, you need people to quickly
Later.
and easily identify who you are.
We got
So
separated.
that is actually what Smart Card
And
does. They are your
I had
personal
to
branding connoisseurs.
follow
Please
my
listen
friends.
to them. They're going to speak to us very briefly, tell you about their services and exactly how you can benefit from it. So let's put our hands together for Smart Card as they come
I
up
was born
stage.
in a family of a Christian. Aramide.
Let's keep clapping for her. She's almost here.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Josephine, a representative of my Smart Card, and I'm here to discuss about my Smart Card. My Smart Card is a digital business card that makes you do away with all your paper business cards. You don't need to start reprinting and printing again. All you need is just one Smart Card that helps you to connect seamlessly with your friends or prospects at events like this. And it works in two ways, either by tapping on an NFC-enabled devices, because our smart card has an NFC chip in it that makes it work with all NFC-enabled devices. And it also comes with a QR code for devices that are not NFC-enabled. We have a robust CRM that allows easy transitions for companies. Our smart business card also can be used as a business card, an ID card, and an access control card for corporate organizations. And we have two subscriptions. The software that powers our smart card is subscription-based. And we have two subscription plans. We have the basic plans and also the business plan. Now, the business plans allows you as a business owner to have all your staff on one page where you can monitor and manage their efforts and how they work with their cards. Now, also, it goes beyond you sharing your contact and receiving contact. We have a customized landing page for you that allows you to edit whatever information you have on it. And also, you can have multiple profiles as business owned by you. And currently, we're running a promo based on this event that says that, our plastic business card costs 25,000. Our wood business card costs 35,000, and our metal business card costs 55,000 naira. And the software that powers the card is subscription-based, like I said. So we have the monthly subscription and the annual subscription. Now, the monthly subscription for a basic plan is 1,000 naira, and for a corporate, which is a business plan, is 2,000 naira. So we have the annual subscription for basic plan for 10,000 naira, and for corporate plan or business plan for 20,000 naira. So for this event now, the promo that is ongoing currently is the Get a Free Card promo. So if you're subscribing annually today for this event, which is 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira, you're getting a free card that is customized and designed based on your preference with your company color, your logo, or your personal picture. And you can also have it as your ID card. The booth stand is just on my left, on my right, which is on your left. So please, you can check. And our website is www.mysmartcard.co. Please, you can just visit for more information. Thank you.
All right, let's put our hands together for Josephine Iada from the Smart Card. Please let's put our hands together for her properly. Thank you. All right, up next, we're about to have another product showcase, and I'd like us to make welcome the representative from Lighthouse Capital. Please let's put our hands together for him as it comes up. Lighthouse Capital is into investment banking, stockbroking, and as we heard yesterday, with a company like Lighthouse, nobody here should fall victim to MMM or any Ponzi scheme. If you need investment advice, go to Lighthouse. So please let's pay attention to them and give him another round of applause as he comes up.
Good afternoon. First and foremost, I would like to appreciate the organizers of this program. And for those that are also around, we also like to appreciate you. Thank you for coming for this program. You are the reason why we are here. Now we've been asked to talk about connecting with the future through investing. In this type of program, is our slide, okay? Before our slide comes up. Now in this type of program, usually when you talk about investing, it becomes an issue because there's a lot of excuses. One of the first things we'll say is that I don't have money. I'm just starting. Another issue will be, okay, I just want to change a career. I just graduated. A lot of excuses, but there are phases in our career. And for us to move from one phase to another, there are things we have to do. And that is why we are here as Lighthouse Capital to help you to scale to the next level.
Nice phone.
I will start with my investment story.
Is this an Android or an iPhone?
So many years ago, I wanted to become a Shutterstock broker.
Hey, Samsung is not Android.
The first job I got in Lagos State was 12,000 naira.
Open back your camera and compare.
And for you to write an exam, you need to spend as much as 50,000
Samsung is not Android.
It becomes an
you just
issue.
open the airdrop and send you the money.
And I got
No
first
need for
strategy.
shipment and
And those
airdrop of the
first
cargo.
strategy will be of help for
Now use this
you
one.
to scale your career up.
iPhone 14 Pro Max.
4 good strategy. One thing with principles. Principles is applicable to all, or it works for everybody. Whether you are rich, whether you are poor, strategy works for everybody. Let me have the first slide. Delay gratification. Most of the time, we don't want to delay gratification. That is why we are where we are. For you to scale to the next level, you must delay gratification. There are some things, there are some enjoyment you might want to enjoy now, but you have to tell yourself, no, let me defer it to the future. That is what gratification do to you. And this is one of the principles I applied for me to scale up. The next one is persistency. You have to be persistent. You have to be persistent in what you are doing, and you have to sacrifice. You have to discipline yourself. And what you do with all this? The essence is
I'm
for you to
from
have spare
Lagos
money
Province.
to invest. What was I doing then? Now I have 12,000 naira. My transportation to office was 4,000 naira. I have to eat. But you know the strategy I adopt from this? I had to trek some distance. The money I saved, I had to invest it. From the investment, I collapse it whenever I want to write exam. And to the glory of God, I'm a chartered stockbroker, a daily member of the Nigeria Stock Exchange. Let's go to the next slide. Investing in your financial future. Yes, seeking for job. Yes, you have to seek for it. But do you have a financial plan? Do you have a financial plan? If you do not have a financial plan, let me tell you, when the job comes, you will not have money. You remember that law in economics? Not Claude Parkinson. He said, whenever there's an increase in income, what happened? Your expenses will go up. And let me tell you, do you know, if you enter into a boutique, for example, do you know that those items there have a voice? They'll be calling you, buy me, buy me. Now you have money, buy me. And before you look at it, you don't have money again. And that is what we are here as Lighthouse Capital, to help you. You must have a financial goal, well detailed out. Don't eat everything you earn. Now, I propose this, which is also scriptural. Joseph, if you look at the case of Joseph, it talks about saving 20%. Now, if I ask you, even for those that are employed and those that are running businesses, do you pay yourself? Do you pay yourself?
Lagos Province 42, New Hope Parish. I'm the pastor in charge of New Hope Parish.
In the
I'm a
bosom
missionary.
of the wife.
A salvation story is a very long story. I was born in a family of a Christian, but we are not practicing it.
Whenever you eat everything that you are paid, your wisdom pipe is blocked. You want me to say it again? Whenever you eat everything, all the money you are paid, your wisdom pipe is blocked. And you are like the prodigal son heading for destruction. So as startup, don't eat everything. Power of starting small. You need to start small. There's joy in starting small. In that your first job, there's joy in it. And as a matter of fact, for our group managing director, he has instructed that for the first 200 accounts, it's going to be free of charges. I thought somebody would clap for him for doing that for you. For the first 200 accounts, that if you open an account with us, the first 200 accounts, once you say you are from Redemption City Fair, it is free of charge. Think long term. Most of the time we think short term. That is why we don't do much. So Lighthouse help you to think long term. Think long term. Have a spending plan. Have a spending plan.
I was born in a family of a Christian.
You do not have spending plan. That is why you are under pressure. Some people even know your salary date. Before the salary comes, they started calling you. You are not El Shaddai. It is only God that is El Shaddai. So be wise. Have a spending plan. The importance of investing. Financial freedom. If you want to have financial freedom, you must invest. You must invest in your future. And investing in your future, start now. As a matter of fact, part of what our group managing director has also done is that we should collect a minimum of 5,000 naira as an investment startup for anyone from Redemption City. I thought somebody would appreciate him for that. Wealth accumulation is another reason why you have to invest. Financial security, achieving long-term goals. For some of you, you want to wed, you are young, just got a job, you are thinking, okay, nearest future I want to get, I want to marry, I want to do some other project. But let me tell you, the first thing is not for you to go and propose, because some of you will go and propose and say, the future is bright. Come on, shut up. Which future is bright? How many investments do you have?
We are not really practicing it.
The power of compound interest. Compound interest also help you. Let me tell you this: those of you that take soft drink,
practicing it. But our mother is committed.
If you take a bottle of soft drink every day, do you know you spend about 990 something thousand in only soft drink? That's a whole lot of investment for you. Compound it. If you invest it for 20 years, compound it, you'll be having more than 1.5 million. So what are we talking about? Why are you saying you don't have money? Be wise. Next slide. Investment options. Stocks. Stocks. You can invest in stock. What is stock? Ownership in a company. Ownership in a company. And what does stock do for you? Capital appreciation. Bonus. Dividend. You have dividend income. Bonds. It gives you safety and stability. The volatility is not as high as equity. For those of you that don't like taking risks, bond will be a better option for you. Mutual funds. They are collective investments. They help you to diversify, and you have a professional managers that help you to manage this investment. And that is what Lighthouse does for you. Next slide. How to get started. Set your financial goals. If you do not know how to set your financial goals, that is why we are here. We want to be partner with you. Let's take you to where you want to get to. The sky is not your limit. Let us know where you want to be. We'll plan along with you. If you have an SME, come and meet us. Let's discuss. I told some people yesterday that we are doctors in investment. We know
committed.
How to cure
so we got separated in Come
and meet us at our booth, and we'll help you to scale forward. Risk tolerance. In our form, you'll see a risk tolerance form. You can also go online and do a risk tolerance assessment of yourself so that you know the type of
in the long run.
If you don't know, come and meet us also. We'll educate you on what to do. Like I said,
separated on the long run. I got pregnant. So after the pregnancy,
for those of you that are busy or that might not have time to start coming to Island, start sending email, you can do all this by yourself. All you just need to do, we onboard you.
I lose my family. I was alone with the baby.
You can take decision.
So I now met a Muslim sister.
We also have our finance house. And let me say this before I mention the finance house. Once you have an investment with us, you can borrow from our finance house. Once you have a portfolio of investment with us, you can approach the finance house and they will give you a loan. You also have our investment banking.
Alone with the baby. So I now met a Muslim sister. So it was that Muslim sister.
Your books, and they advise you on the funding options that are available for you. We also have our registrars. Some of you, maybe you lost your parent long ago, intestate without a will. They can help you out to resolve any share-related issues. And also beyond that, maybe you don't know where some of your stocks are. We have veterans in the house that can help you to find where those stocks are by doing what we call global search. They will help you to do global search. Investment strategy and portfolio diversification. This is part of what we help you to do. Why not you come to meet us so that we can scale you forward? Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right, let's put our hands together for Lighthouse Capital. Let's put our hands together for them. Okay, so at the last giveaway, we saw that not everyone could participate. So we were told that, okay, for those who are ready to answer any question whatsoever to get a prize, you can try again. So do we have any contestants for this new round? Any takers? Are you raising your hand? Lady in blue at the back? No? Anybody? The questions are pretty simple. Please come forward. Thank you. Anybody else? Oh, we have a gentleman in the front again. Wow, okay. Put your hands together for him as he comes up. And for our sister, let's put our hands together for them. Okay, join them. So we have 3 people this time. Okay. Okay, hi, good afternoon. What's your name?
Olawale.
Olawale, okay. So the first question we're going to ask you is regarding you personally, okay? Now, what do you do or what do you want to do?
Presently, I'm an entrepreneur.
You're an entrepreneur, okay. Yeah. So, we're in a building. I'm painting a scenario right now. We're in a building and you walk into an elevator, and all of a sudden, one security man wearing a suit stops the elevator, and Tony Elumelu walks into the elevator. And the elevator ride lasts for exactly 30 seconds. What are you going to say to him? Your time starts now.
That depends on what the goal will be. Tony Elumelu, I know he funds startups, so I'm going to introduce myself. And what I do is
so it was that Muslim sister that now brought me in. After she brought me in,
for household, especially in rural and suburban environments.
Okay, so the elevator ride is over, but I'm not sure you quite understood. So maybe let's try somebody else.
Yeah.
Please step forward. Step forward. Thank you. Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Oluwa Bukola.
Okay, Oluwa Bukola. What do you do or what do you want to do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Muslim sister that now brought me in.
After you're in an elevator,
after she brought me in, I followed them to.
You have 30 seconds to just say something to him. Your time starts now.
To practice Islam. So I was there for some years. After some years,
train young female teenagers in
I used to see
skills and digital skills. We go as far as the rural area. I want to ensure that we bridge the gap between a digital dive. Who like to partner with us with any amount, just be our sponsor. I will appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's put our hands together for her. Okay, so final person. What's your name?
My name is Victoria.
Hi, Victoria. What do you do or what do you want to do?
Well, I'm in my learning phase, so I'm not really doing anything in particular.
What do you want to learn?
I want to be a product designer.
A product designer. Okay, great. So this is even easier for you. We had Pastor Jolaimi come up here from CAD Center. So let's even extend it a little bit. Let's say backstage, you just were lucky enough to run into him and he's engaging you for 1 minute. He might still be listening. He probably is still listening. So in 1 minute or less, tell us exactly what you say to him as a product designer or as an aspiring product designer. Your time starts now.
Okay, what I would say is I know you are someone I look up to. I want to be with you. I want to assist you in any way. So just let me be your personal assistant. So let me carry your bag for you. I won't say anything. So let me just carry your bag for you. So and from there I would develop a relationship with him. Then we'll talk later.
Okay, let's put our hands together for her. Okay, so what we have just done, what we have just tested out.
Yes, I used to see many people that they will be doing evangelism. This one will say
is a summary of everything
Jesus
you want
is the way,
to do,
and
what you
in the
do,
mosque
you are,
they
your profile in 1 minute or less.
and in the mosque.
You never know when opportunity will strike. And when
In the mosque, they will tell us that it's Muhammad. But I used to
not have ample time to bring out your CV or to start looking for, no. You have to engage them as quickly and as instantly as possible. So we'll be giving them their prizes backstage, also courtesy of Premium Trust Bank. Let's put our hands together for them once again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Once again, thank you, Premium Trust Bank. Now, let me say that also
practice Islam. So I was there for some years. I used to see many people that they will be doing. This one will say Jesus is the way, but I used to look at it that which one am I going to follow? So one night I did ablution.
How to network your way to your dream job, and also performance and productivity for career success. Performance and productivity for career success. However, before we kickstart that session, we want to take a presentation from the Venia.
I did ablution. After I did the ablution, I did not pray in
the Venia group. Please put your hands together for Ngozi Atisha.
I did not
forward, please.
I did ablution. I did not pray in Muslim way. I now call the name of Jesus. That Jesus, if you are truly the one, show yourself to me. Let me know that you are the one. So, in that night,
I am a representative of Venia Group. Venia Group is an investment management company, and Venia Group currently has 2 companies under, which is Venia Business Hub and Auto X-Ray. Auto X-Ray is a vehicle inspections company, and Venia Business Hub is provides service offices to companies, and we are located in Lekki Phase 1. We provide private offices, we provide shared offices, and we provide virtual offices. So currently, Venia Group is recruiting. So there's going to be, they will display a barcode where you can sign, where you can scan and sign up if you are interested in working with us. This is the barcode. If you're interested in working with Venia Business Hub, we provide serviced offices, that is private offices, shared offices, and virtual offices to give your business. We provide service offices, virtual offices for businesses. And Auto X-Ray is a vehicle inspection company. Both companies are under Venia Group, so they are going to display a barcode. If you are interested in working with us, you can scan the barcode. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please, a warm welcome for her again. A round of applause for her. Please do it better. Thank you very much. Now we will take a session from MTN before we go to the breakout session. And to take this session will be the acting senior manager, go-to-market at MTN Nigeria. Please welcome Mr. Joseph Obuka. Please put your hands together for him as he comes up on stage. I believe he can do it better. Please welcome him in a very warm manner. Welcome, sir. You're welcome.
you very much. Hello? Are we happy? Have we learned things between yesterday and today? Okay, very quickly. Sorry. You know you are below 20 years old. May I see your hands up? Sorry. You all are shy, have you? So only one person in this hall is below 20. Two. All right. If you are above 20, may I see your hands up? If you finish school, in terms of university, may I see your hands up, please? If you already figured out what you will do when you graduate, may I see your hands up, please? Only 2 people. 4 people. 10 people. Okay, 12. If you think technology has a role to play in that business, in that career of yours, may I see your hands up? On everybody's hands, it's up. Thank you very much. This just shows how technology has a huge role in everything that we do. I don't know if my slide, is it possible to showcase my slide? Anyways, at MTN, we believe that, everyone deserves the benefit of a modern, connected life. That means we believe that every one of you here has the right to something as basic as the internet, right? Is anybody here without a smartphone? If you have a smartphone, may I see your hands up, please? Sorry. Just assume I am a teacher for 5 minutes. That means, in a sense, we are hooked up to the internet. In a sense, our livelihood is somehow connected to the power of technology. The essence of the things that we do somehow links back to technology. And that's why, like I said, we believe that everyone deserves the benefit of a modern, connected lifestyle. And it is one of the main reasons why we always like to be ahead of the pack when it comes to offering technological advancements. Sorry, I have a cold, so bear with my voice today. The reason why, for example, we would always go with technologies that can enable your lifestyle, enable what you do, enable your handwork, is because the world has become a global village. And that global village in itself is what can help you connect with one person to another. In those days, your friends were physical, but right now your friends most of them are online. So you see someone would have probably 20,000 followers on social media. Meanwhile, the person just has about 3 friends, called friends. That is the power of technology. And it's one of the reasons why, as an enabler that MTN is, we were the first to go for the 5G technology. I understand in this city, the 5G technology is not yet powerful because the rollout just started last year and is very, very expensive. But if you go towards the Innovation Center, there's 5G. How many of us have 5G-enabled handsets here? If you have an iPhone 12 and above, can you just, it's not for posing, I'm just asking, please. If you have an iPhone 12 and above, if you have a 5G-enabled device, may I see your hands up, please? One person, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. The reason why we brought about the 5G technology is because we believe that with 5G, you can dream about things that you never used to dream about before. Imagine things like augmented reality and virtual reality, which we have there at the side. Whenever you are free, you can go there. Those are possibilities where you can attain because of 5G. For example, augmented reality means you are bringing that environment to you. Meanwhile, virtual reality means you are taking yourself to that environment. For example, let me give you practical examples. Apart from the fact that I work with MTN, I'm also a fashion designer and tailor. So imagine in this day and age, you are somewhere else. You don't need to begin to text someone. You don't need, for example, to begin to ask someone to send your measurements across because you want to sew something for that person. What augmented reality can do for you, for example, is you bring that environment to you. You bring, for example, an outfit to that person, and you can try that outfit where you are. Those are the kind of possibility that 5G portends. With 5G, for example, you can carry out remote surgery or remote. How many of you are doctors here or aspiring to be doctors? Sorry. Thank you very much. So with 5G, what you can do is carry out remote type of surgery where you can be here and you are carrying out a surgery for someone that is in the United States. 3 doctors can be in separate locations and they are all carrying out a medical procedure on someone who is in another place. That is the power of 5G. If you're into production, for example, what 5G can do for you is that you can hold multiple production, what's the word? You hold multiple production, so when you are, for example, you are a movie producer, you can produce multiple scenes. That's the word I was trying to look for. You can have multiple scenes at the same time. Let's say it's a music production. People can be singing at Mozambique. Someone else can be in a production set in South Africa. And here you are in Nigeria. And they are singing and everything is in sync because the lag time is almost 0. The lag time is infinitesimal, as the case may be. That's another power of 5G. With 5G, for example, you can have your smart home where you see someone is going to your house almost in real time. Not a situation where, for example, God forbid, someone breaks into your home and you only notice it 5 minutes later after the person would have robbed and gone because of that lag time. Those are the gaps that 5G, would close. 5G in manufacturing, for example, you can carry out remote access to your manufacturing hub whilst you are not there, and it's almost real time. That is the power of 5G. Like I said, we are just rolling it out. It's a very expensive technology, but thank God at the Redemption City here, especially if you live around the Innovation Center, you would experience the power of 5G. Am I saying that we are perfect? Not really. Nothing is perfect. Even we whom God created are not perfect. That means there are bound to be challenges here and there. But at MTN, what we do is our ability to respond to your challenges, as quickly as possible and ensure that you live with a smile. So my takeout to you today is that there are products and services within MTN that can help you connect, that can enable you to be who you want to be who God has proposed you to be, just because of the power of technology. We have listening ears. Our service center is here. If you have any question whatsoever, please feel free to come ask me or any member of the team. Thank you very much.
Please let's put our hands together for MTN 5G. So, as a matter of fact, I love one of their adverts because they say, no be juju be that. Because by the time you see how the 5G hologram works, trust me, it is a marvel, it is something beautiful. And I really hope we all get the opportunity to see it once again. MTN is one of our supporting partners, so let's give them another round of applause once again. All right, so just as we did yesterday, we will be having another round of breakout sessions, but there are some people whose names I am not worthy to mention. I cannot introduce them. So please join me as we welcome one of the pastors here in the City Breed, Minister Oshoba. Please let's put our hands together for him as he comes up to introduce the sessions.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. I believe we are having a very nice time. At this time, we will be moving straight into the career clinic and also the business clinic. So for those of us that our interest lies in business, please just find your way to up the gallery, to this side of the gallery. And those of us that want to pay more attention to the development of our career, we will maintain where we are currently seated, although I would advise that we try move up and fill the empty spaces in front of us, while those that are tuned towards business find their way up to the gallery. Can we do that in a minute or two, please? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And while my people at the career clinic find their way, we know how we do it, SARS and MARS. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you. We've all been wonderful. We've been fantastic. We are shifting gears right now to where we can have what we call one-on-one coaching, mentoring, and everything in terms of our career and in terms of our business. So please, guys, those of us on the ground floor, please can we just fill the empty spaces in front of us? Fill the empty spaces in front of us. Please, let's do that quickly. Let's do that quickly. Or maybe I should add 1 more minute. You can just stretch your legs and, stretch your hands. Allow blood to flow very well. Thank you, thank you. As we do that, let me just quickly share with us some of the feedback I got personally from the career clinic yesterday. Somebody told me that the career clinic was just so hilarious. And you can agree with me. Sorry, if you were here yesterday, can I see your hands up? You were a part of the career clinic yesterday. No. Maybe everybody should listen. If you were a part of the career clinic yesterday, can I see your hands up? Awesome. Awesome. Can anyone just, from the career clinic specifically, share 1 or 2 things he or she has taken home from the career clinic yesterday? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, the high point for you yesterday. Anyone? From the career clinic. Awesome. We don't have anyone. That's interesting. Okay, I think right about now, we'll be going into the first presentation. And to lead us in that presentation is no other than the excellent Toyin Lasaki. Please, a round of applause for her. Please, a round of applause for her. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Okay, my name is Toyin Lasaki. I'm an HR professional. I'll be speaking to you today about my slides, please. Media, my slides. Okay, thank you. How to network your way to your dream job. I believe every one of us here, we're interested in getting our dream job, not just any job. Most oftentimes, as recruiters, when you meet someone somewhere and you ask them, and they say, oh, ma, please, I need a job. And I ask, what kind of job? They say, any job. For me, that's a red flag. You can't be going out there as a graduate or as a career person and you don't know what you want. You have to be sure of what you want so that when you're networking, when you meet that person, you are able to tell the person what you're passionate about, where you're building your career or what you're building your career in, so that the person knows that, okay, this person I'm speaking to is very sure of what he or she wants. So I'm going to share a short story before I continue. Networking can be a very Herculean task because a lot of people are shy, a lot of people cannot face the crowd and all that. I used to be like that. I remember, I think I was about 15 years old, and my cousin was having a birthday party, a very big birthday party. And I dressed up in the room, and it was time for us all to come out to the, to the dance floor and all that, to even go and eat and have fun. And I stayed back in the bedroom. Ask me why. Because I was very shy. I was very timid. There was a time I couldn't face, an audience like this. But all that is gone now. So I'm going to be telling you some of, the ways you can network.
The customer you're calling is currently not reachable. Please try again later. The customer you're calling is currently not reachable.
That was the first time I
Please try again later.
Left to me, let me know that you are the one. In that night, that was the first time I will see dream. I've never dreamed in my life before. So it was that one that changed me to Christian. So after I
my networking journey. Next slide, please. So let's just define networking. It's simply about
so after I was
with people for
I entered church. I still enter a wrong doctrine, one church like that. So that church, in that church, they criticize. They used to call Redeemed Church Eme. That Eme Church, and that they cannot go there. That Ogunayemi Ogboyibo. So, and I follow them. But in my dream, somebody used to tell me that I should stand up and pray for Adeboye.
Most of us here, we have.
But me, I don't know who is Adeboye. I used to ask that, who is Adeboye? So, but there's one old man. That old man that I used to see, he used to wear white. He has white hair. So is that old man that used to tell me in the dream that I should stand up and pray for Adeboye. But I didn't know that I'm praying for Daddy Gio. So in the process, I thought I was saved, and I was not saved. So somebody invited me to Redeem Praise Night. As they were doing praise and worship, I just realized that we went there initially to go and laugh at the choir, how they are singing, whether they are singing right or. So when they were now doing opening prayer, that was how I just discovered that I was crying. And my friends, they started laughing that you were crying. Why are you crying? I didn't know. So on getting home, I now dreamt and I saw revelation that I saw heaven opened.
There's a research that was done by JobVite. That research says that 23% of people.
It was that one that changed me to Christian.
Through other people. They send their CVs to friends, to colleagues, to church members, to someone they've met in the past. That's how we get jobs.
So on getting home,
of people. And that's how I got the different jobs in different places that I've worked to. So
I now dreamt and I saw revelation
says it contributes to our social well-being.
I saw heaven opened, and I saw white horse that was coming out, and I said, in that dream I said, thank God I will see Jesus today. And I heard a voice from that cloud that says, the eyes of the sinner will not behold him. And the man now told me that this
questions to discover that both of you like football.
I'm a sinner that I cannot see God. That was how I woke up. So I found it difficult to believe in any pastor because of my past experience. I've gone to a church where I will see pastor that will be sleeping with the church members.
You have made a new friend.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So, and I now dreamt. I saw that old man again with white agbada and white hair.
you are open to
and the
other people
old man was backing a baby, and the old man told me that I should look at his back. So I now look at the old man's back. I now saw that the face on that old man's back, on the baby, was Daddy Gio. So the old man now said I should see that he's backing him, and I saw that he was sleeping. So I woke up. So that was the reason why I now saw that I should follow Daddy Gio very well. Then I still saw that old man in another revelation. I saw myself in one bush, very thick, and the old man came and brought me from that bush and took me to one river and told me that I should swear unto him that I will not leave Redeemed Church. And now said, till I die, even my children's children will not leave Redeemed Church. So since then, it was the conviction of that old man that I got in the dream. So even when I woke up, the old man started speaking to my ear. So that was how my salvation history.
You can be called upon to answer a question, and you boldly
come
out and respond to that question. Like that first young man that came out, he just came out and walked on the stage. Not minding. I don't even know the question they want to ask.
That changed me to Christian. That was how my salvation history.
That boldness to walk into and confidently speak to any level of person.
That was how my.
Then finally, he expands your visibility. When you network with people, you are exposed to people at different professional levels, like I said. And then when you hear different ideas, insights,
how my salvation
different experiences, there's a way it opens up your mind.
Okay.
You are exposed to
the
different
testimony
kinds of
I gave
that maybe you've never heard before. And maybe that kind of information is not available
the
online.
Testimony I gave 3 testimonies.
When an experienced HR person
and the first one goes to my younger sister.
Telling you about how he started his tech business.
That time,
available online. But because
she was
you had the
sick.
opportunity of attending that event, and you were bold enough to walk up to him and ask him a question like, how did you get to this point in your career? And he starts sharing the good,
I gave
bad,
3
and
testimonies.
ugly. It helps to expand your mind.
Testimony I gave
more visibility somehow. Let's go to the 5 ways we can network. The first
Vision
way is
history.
attending industry
I gave 3
events. This
testimonies.
is an event.
And the first one goes to my younger sister. That time,
Events. Then number 2, by participating in online communities. I remember that a few years back, I had
That
a
time-
colleague, and then a few years back, I was looking for a job, and then she introduced me to a particular HR community.
she was sick.
And then
She was
they were
having-
the HR community it's an a WhatsApp HR community, and they were having a particular mentorship and training program for I think about 8 weeks, and then I was selected for it. And the learnings I took from that session was quite intensive. It was a free program, and I got a lot of knowledge that is still helping me to till today.
Younger sister. That time, she was sick. Lumps in her breast, and she was having.
Let's look for different online platforms that we can join, forums that we can join, so that you learn more.
And she was having.
You share ideas. The third one is joining professional
Sick,
associations.
lumps in her breast, and she was having heart problem because that time.
If you are an accountant, there's ICANN. Apart from taking their professional courses, also take part of
She normally
forums in different branches.
that
where
time
they operate.
she
It's an opportunity to network. You meet with different people. You meet with other.
she normally faint. She will faint. She will.
This way, sometimes they post a lot of jobs on this kind of groups, especially WhatsApp groups. on LinkedIn.
That problem, because that time she will faint, she will pass out, she will tell me that sorry, that my heart is swelling. I should press it. So I used to press her at the chest in the middle of the night. I used to press her, but me, I don't really know.
So with networking, you have to ask a lot of questions. Then you can leverage social media. I mentioned LinkedIn. There's LinkedIn. There's Instagram. Connect with
what the type of sickness, what really happens to her. So I used to boil water and use water to just massage her.
Request for their friendship on LinkedIn.
Till the breast now became so big and grown, and the breast was now like a calabash shining. So I now told somebody, please, this thing is happening to my younger sister, and I don't know what to do, because it was only me and she that time. So
a coaching opportunity, it can be like a 2-hour coaching session. Just request. It can be virtual. You know, the world is a global village now.
And
it can be global. Request for mentorship or a coaching session, so that the person speaks to you about your career. Then
that person now told me that what
how do you become great at networking?
That person
consider what you have to offer. You know, I said in the definition of networking that is a mutually beneficial relationship. So it's not about you.
That person now told me that what you are playing with, it may be.
So you need to be able to know what you want to offer. So it takes you
lump soda is the one that leads to cancer. That and I said, what can I do? So the person now
about self-discovery, something like that. You need to know yourself, discover yourself, know what you want, so that when you get
the person now told me that I should not go to small hospital because they may not know what to do, that I should take her to UCH. So I now took her to UCH. On getting to UCH, the man said
it can't be one-sided. So if you don't have anything up there, if you don't know yourself, if you are not
we should go and collect form with
career, there's no way you can exchange ideas with that person. Even if
take her to UCH. So I now took her to UCH.
Next time you reach out to that person, the person might probably not want to respond to you, because he or she has felt, I didn't really get much from this person. Then
on getting to UCH, the man said we should go and collect form with.
Ask a lot of questions. A lot of questions, I mean. Ask questions from that person. So before you attend an event, find out and research about who would be attending those events, so that you have a pre-knowledge of who you are going to meet there. For example, the event is publicized online, and you've seen the pictures of the keynote speakers and their names. Go to their profile.
We pay for the form. We went for where they will do tests for her. So when the man did the test, when the man first saw her, saw the breast, the doctor.
It makes them more interested that, this person knows about me. One of my colleagues
on getting to UCH,
he went for an event, and he was trying to speak to a particular, notable person in Nigeria. And of course,
where they will do tests.
There's the way you are very evasive when someone just suddenly out of the blues wants to meet you and is introducing himself.
So when the man did the test, when the man first saw her, saw the breast, the doctor, he shouted, he said,
give him the business card. And all of a sudden, he just, my colleague just decided to check the name
saw
of
the breast.
Online. He now checked the name of the man online. He now discovered that the man is a
when the man
and my friend attends Redeem. So he now mentioned to the man, he now asked the man, do you know Pastor so of so parish? And the man now said, oh yeah, you know him? He now said, yes, he's actually my pastor.
On getting to UCH, the man said we should go and collect form
to him. And that's how he was able to break through. So that's networking.
We pay for the form. We went for where they will do tests for her. So when the man did the test, when the man first saw her, saw the breast, the doctor, he shouted, he said,
when I say you said bigger goals, It means that you are not just
Wait,
waking up.
I should go and bring elderly person in our family, in our house. I said, I am the one with her that we don't have elderly person. So the man now shouted that, what, that he cannot face me because I may not have the understanding of what he will say. He now say, okay, let him test her first. So
conversation. Maybe the next time, if the person has shared his card with you, then the next time you can bring that in. And then there are things that you can do. And then while you are doing those things, the job will come in. I remember that I went for lectures for a professional exam one time. I was desperate for a new job then because I didn't like where I was working. And I went for that professional course. I didn't go for that professional course because I wanted to meet people to get job. And I went for it, and I did the exams, and I passed. And I updated my status on LinkedIn. And, after a few weeks, somebody requested for for friendship to connect with me on LinkedIn, and I accepted. A week after, she just said, I love your profile. I said, thank you. She said, I have an opening somewhere. Would you like to be considered for it? If you are willing to be considered for it, I'm going to share the job profile so that you see if it's something you are really interested in. And I said, yes, share the profile. And she shared the job profile. And I felt it's something.
he now test her.
Started the recruitment process, the interview process.
Let him
And I got
test
the job.
her first.
So you see that I set a goal.
So
What I set
in the
was
process
for
of
me to,
testing,
to
he said
advance
he
my
will use
career, to take up a professional certification. But along the line, I got a fantastic job. Then choose who you want to develop a relationship with. So you're going for an event. You have to be intentional. You don't just walk into an event and you start asking for everybody's contact details or business card. Can I have your business card? Can I have your business card? Can I have your business card? And you collect it. You've collected like 50 business cards and you say, oh, yes, great. I'm happy with myself. No, you don't work that way. You need to. That's why I said prepare before you go for that event. Know who you are meeting. And then it's those people that you have identified that, okay, this person might be a bridge to the kind of job I'm looking for. Then it's those people. If it's just 2 persons, if it's just 5 persons, walk up to them, introduce yourself.
In the process of testing, he said he will use iron to choke her. So that he now said that, can I wait or I should go outside? If I will cry, because she will cry. And I say, okay, let me go outside because I don't want to see her crying because she could
depending on the kind of contacts that you collected from them.
To see her crying because she has not been sleeping for many months because of the sickness. So
5 other ladies or 5 other guys at this event.
When the man now took her, she shouted I started crying too. So the man now came out and attended to me. The man now said that this lumps in her breast that he is giving the lungs 3 days. That after 3 days the lungs can explode any moment from now because he's already full grown. That's the reason why he's asking for adults in our family. So I now say, what can
we share? Then network everywhere. Network in church, network in the bus,
adults in our family. So I now say, what can we do now? The man now said, there is nothing
that would be, a bridge
except I should go and look for money. And me, I'm a cleaner. I was cleaning with Access Bank. And I went to Access Bank. If my boss, if they can help me, they were able to raise 7,000 naira for me. I went back to the hospital. The man shouted, it's the life of this girl that I'm playing with. That
they just turn there and then walk away.
He doesn't have anything to do for me except they remove the
now. It shows, as in don't cross here.
Breast.
It shows that you have put up
that they will
fence. But smile, greet everyone when they come in, say hello, introduce yourself. So don't send the wrong signals when you are networking, when you're at an event that you have opportunity to network. How to network if you are shy? Start small. You can attend a very small event, maybe a virtual event, then you proceed to maybe a small event, a bigger event, and then, gradually you start becoming more comfortable to network. Then bring a friend. I remember there were times that I'll be going for an event and I used to take my cousin along. I'll just tell her, we're about the same age. I'll just say, Blessing, let's go for this event. It's not because I just needed someone that will sit with me and then we can talk. And then because I'm familiar with that person, I can be myself around that person. And I'm not just sitting, alone in one corner, keeping quiet. I'm speaking with her, I'm smiling with her. And then in that process, someone can even come and meet us and say hi to us. And then even me, because I'm comfortable around her, I can easily stand up and mix with other people and say, oh, hello, my name is Toyin Lasaki. This is my friend, Tolusho Sonya. There's a way it gives you one kind of, you're more comfortable to speak and meet people. Then focus on shared interests. So you ask questions that are related to the interest of the person. You've introduced yourself to that person, and then you say, oh, my name is Toyin Lasaki. I'm an HR professional. What do you do? And the person says, oh, I'm an HR professional. And I say, oh, what do you do in your spare time? And the person says, oh, I do photography. You say, oh, really? I also do photography. And then you can now start talking about cameras, about pictures, about posing people for pictures, about different kind of phones. And then that's how it starts. When you start from the place, from the known, it makes you comfortable until you now get to that part of the unknown. So you already have established a relationship with that person. And then it's easy for you to now bring in that discussion of, oh, I'm sure you don't even need to tell that person that you're looking for a job. But in the process of discussions with you, it will just come out and the person will understand that, oh, this person is actually looking for a dream job. Next slide, please. I think we are getting to the end of my presentation. Next slide. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my own networking journey. What has worked for me? Like I said, I used to be very shy and introverted. I'm still shy and I'm still partially introverted. When I'm not with my people, I don't talk. I talk, but I am not myself. We know how we do when we are with our people. You can barrage and do anyhow. But when you are, with some particular kind of people, professionalism and all that has to come into play. So what has worked for me is that for everyone I've met, I make sure that I give a very good picture about myself. The person remembers me for good. The memory the person has about me is very good. And I do that anybody I relate with, I portray a very good attitude. No matter what level you are MD, you are CEO, or you are even a driver, or a gardener, or a security personnel, I treat everyone with respect so that anywhere I'm being spoken about, they say, oh, I've met that lady before. And this is what she did. Oh, she helped me in so area. She helped me to get a job. She linked me to this person that helped me to get this kind of training and all that. I ensure that I leave a good memory about myself. Then I ensure that I add value. You can't be in a relationship with someone and just be collecting and collecting. You add value such that even when you want to leave that job or when you want to leave that place, they will say, I will miss you. Because this and this are the values that you have added to me or added to the business. There's nowhere that I've worked that they don't do send forth for me. There will be one gathering or the other that they will say, okay, we appreciate Toyin, and then we are sending her forth and all that. Then professionalism. Where there is business, is business. I don't mix business with pleasure. If the rule is that this is how we should behave in this kind of setting, I will obey that rule to the letter. If I feel that rule needs to change, I will go through the right process of, changing that rule. I won't just say, no, that's their own. No. Me, I will do my own. No. And then for everybody I deal with at work, I remain professional. Even if you are my friend, work is work, business is business. So it means that anywhere I'm being spoken about, when they talk about me, they say good things. I worked somewhere a few years ago, and where I'm currently working, when I did the final interview, my CEO decided that he was going to run a background check on me. And coincidentally, he knows someone in the place where I had worked before. And he called that person, that, what do you have to say about Toyin Lasaki? Do you think I should employ her? She has done fantastically well in the interviews. Her CV is great. She spoke very well. She's very professional. But what do you think about her? Do you think I should hire her? And the lady said, yes, hire her. And he said, why? He said, because Toyin is a professional to the letter. That Toyin will do things professionally. She's very respectful. She's not rude. You know, she carries people along. Said so many quality things about me. And when I resumed that job, my boss told me, this is why I hired you. And guess what? The lady that spoke well about me, I'd never seen her before. But we had exchanged emails. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, so how did she know all these things about me? Someone I had not seen before. We only exchanged emails. To tell you that even when you are relating with people, when you are sending emails, remain professional and ensure that you are courteous at all times. Then personal development. Develop yourself. You are the one primarily responsible for your personal development, not your employer, not your parents. Develop yourself, no matter how little it is. Develop yourself, update your profile on LinkedIn so that you're ready. Even when you go to that networking event, when you're introducing yourself, there's a way you introduce yourself. You know, there's that confidence that comes with, oh, I have this qualification, I have this certification, and then you can boldly, there's a way it gives you one kind of, confidence to walk into any room and display your expertise. So develop yourself, because it's not good for you to have met that person and then you've spoken the first conversation, you've had like 3 conversations with that person after you met that person. And the person says, okay, share your CV. And you now share your CV. And your CV is looking somehow. Or you don't have particular qualifications. You don't have. And then meanwhile, when you met that person, you've really hyped yourself. If you've had that experience and the person did not call you back, just know that that's what has happened. Because the person does not feel that your qualification or the background you have, meets what is required for maybe a role he wants to give you. So for every job that I've taken as an HR professional, I have about 17 years experience. For every job where I've worked in, there is no one that I applied for that job. It's through referral or maybe a contact on LinkedIn. From my first job, I worked as a front desk officer in an HR consulting firm. I was earning 25,000 naira. And the person that referred me to that job was someone I met in NYSC orientation camp in Gombe State. We just got talking. We finished from the same university and we just got talking. And then for that 1 year, we used to, visit each other in Gombe State and all that. And after we finished service, everybody parted ways. And then that job opportunity came. And then she just called me. Toyin, are you interested in front desk officer role? I said, yes, I don't mind. And I went for the interview and I got the job. When I was leaving that place, the former HR manager of that place left for another company, a real estate company. And then all of a sudden, she just called me. Toyin, I have an opening for an HR person. Are you interested? For an HR officer, are you interested? I said, yes. He said, oh yeah, send your CV to me. And then I went for the interview and she hired me. After then, that same organization where I worked, the next place where I will work is an architect that used to work in that organization. And he said, there's a vacancy for an HR manager in a construction company. Are you interested? I said, yes. Send your CV. I sent my CV. I went for the interview and I got the job. When I left that place again, I went for a professional certification. I became qualified, updated my LinkedIn profile, and then someone reached out to me. I have a vacancy. Are you interested? Yes, I'm interested. I did the interview process, and I was hired for the job. So that's the way it is. You can't be in your own cocoon and stay in your own shell, in your comfort zone, and think that that job will look for you. You need to look for that job strategically. I said strategically because it's not about just sending CV. Network, attend events, meet with the right people, join different online communities where you can put yourself out there. I hope with these few points of mine, I have been able to convince you on how to network, to get that dream job. Thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, now please a round of applause for her, please. So let me make this announcement before we proceed that before we go to the next session, there is the M10 hologram experience that is happening at House of Favor in a bit. So if you're interested, please talk to any of the ushers or any of the volunteers. They will direct you on how to move over for that. However, also, if you'd like to register for the Venia Group job opportunity, there will be a QR code that will be displayed on the screen for you to scan and fill in your details as appropriate. Again, if you'd like to be a part of the M10 hologram experience, the 5 hologram experience is happening. The setup is at House of Favor. It's starting shortly. Talk to any of the volunteers. They will direct you on how to be a part of it. I hope you're having a great time with this session. You don't sound sure. I hope you're having a great time with this session. All right, so please put your hands together as we welcome Mr. Emmanuel for the next session. Please put your hands together for Mr. Emmanuel as he comes forward.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. It's good to be back here again today, and I want to once again appreciate the organizers for the opportunity to speak to my people yet again. Praise God. Okay, so today I want us to have a conversation, and I called it a conversation because it is a conversation. Hopefully I can ask a few questions, hopefully, and then we'll take it off from there. So I've been asked to speak on productivity and performance for career success. Productivity and performance for career success. How many of us desire career success? How many of us desire career success? Okay, so I could see that the people here desire career success. The people here, okay, thank you. Thank you. Career success is what everyone desires. The truth is, so far you are in any line at all, whether you are in career, whether you are in ministry, whether you are in entrepreneurship, you desire success. No one sets out to fail. Am I correct? Except maybe village people have gotten the person, when you say want to get here. Do you understand? Or maybe something is not very right here. That is when you set out to fail. But generally, every one of us, we are wired for success. We are driven by success. And that is why our generation, right? And when I say our generation, I mean millennials and Zs, right? Our generation sometimes even tend to show a kind of success, project a kind of success that we have not yet attained. Am I correct? Now, to be sincere, if a Rolls Royce, let's say Ghost or Phantom, drives to this car park today and they just park it there, how many of you will like to take a picture with that Rolls Royce? To be candid, to be sincere. God's people, let's be sincere. How many of you will like to take a picture beside that Rolls Royce? Aside taking that picture, how many of you will like to post it on social media? But after taking that picture, can you enter into that vehicle and drive it away? No, it's not yours. But there's a way we just like to feel. Now, what are you projecting? Some people project that they own that vehicle. Some other people project that I'm in a very important event where these kinds of vehicles are parked. Do you understand? And then I took a picture there. You are just trying to say something to some people. You are trying to project something. And that is why many of you don't attend Old Student Association meeting, because there is nothing to braggadose. You understand what I'm saying? There is no bragging rights yet. You don't want to go jumping on Okada. Do you understand? You don't want to, you don't want to show your techno phone. You want to show a kind of iPhone. It is just natural with us. And I tell you the truth. Every human being is an extension of God. God is happy about his successes. Bible speaking about Job. Bible says when the sons of God, went to fellowship with God, I think that's Job chapter 2. Bible says the devil also was with them, right? And God was trying to brag about his son Job. And have you considered my servant Job? So if you like to brag, if you like to show yourself, you are actually not doing something wrong, as it were, but show true value, show true success. Let's not paint a picture that is not there. Do you understand? Praise the name of the Lord. So every one of us wants to be successful. And as career professionals, you want to see yourself advancing, right? You want to start as an entry-level person, and you are asking your HR, when am I getting my next promotion? When am I moving to this next level? And if that is not coming, what are you doing? You start using your internet to look for another job. Am I correct? Right? You start sending applications here and there. You use their internet to attend Zoom meetings, just for you to continue to progress, for you to continue to advance. And that is what we want. We all want advancement. We all want to progress. We all want to be successful. Praise God. So success is a part of us. Success is one of the things that we are built with. It is inbuilt. And that is why if I see people that are complacent, if I see people that are not driven, if I see people that are just okay with where they are, you cannot be my friend. It is what it is. There is this saying that show me your friend and I will show you who you are, right? I come with another version. Show me your friend and I will tell you where you are going. Okay? So if I look at your closest circle, right, and I can tell whether you are going somewhere in life or not. If you look at my closest circle, you can tell whether I'm going somewhere or not. Please, let's give a round of applause to my sister again for that powerful presentation, Toyin Lasaki. I met Toyin in 2017, and since then, we've been friends because I see that she has what I desire. At that time, she had a very good job. My own salary in 2017 was 60,000 naira. Right? So, and that money, sometimes, they may not pay it, until the 15th of the next month. I know some people can relate with what I'm talking about. If you're in that kind of shoe, may the Lord remove you and place you where you need to be. But what are the things you need to do? What are the things you need to know in order for you to position yourself for career success? I'm going to start by telling a story of myself. I studied German language at Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. I graduated from Great Ife, of the greatest Bagba. Thank you. So I studied foreign languages, graduated. When I graduated, I wanted a job like everybody else, right? And one day, I was just surfing the internet and I saw a vacancy, digital marketing executive. No, social media manager, that was what they called it. I was only on Facebook and Twitter at that time. I wasn't a social media person, even till now, right? But then I just believed that anything I wish to do, I can do. So I applied for the job. 8 of us were interviewed and I got the job, right? I have mouth. I'm mounted. As an Ife guy now, I'm mounted, you know. So I bamboozled them at the interview, you know, told them all the things I think I can do after reading a lot of things online. When they asked me to come and do it, I had to always Google, right? How do you do this thing? And then I will go and do it. But then thank God we were successful on that road. However, I realized that even though I was doing the job so well, there is more to me. There is more to what I can do. So one day, I was just moving around the office. I wanted to take something on the desk of our HR. And then I saw a payslip that she has erroneously left on her desk. And I saw that she was earning double my salary. We graduated at about the same time. We had about the same experience. Why is she earning double my salary? I'm a sales guy. I was doing digital marketing. Sometimes I'm on the field as well. So I'm in the sun. I'm making money, and it's from the money I'm making, they are paying her. So why is she earning more than me? And I said that day, from now on, I'm also HR. Right? So I started studying how to be HR. I told you yesterday, I started following all HR people on LinkedIn because I wanted to be HR. So I wanted to know what HR people knew. I wanted to know what it means to be an HR professional. Okay? So I started following HR people on LinkedIn. I started applying for all HR jobs that I